Harry and Meghan have been brutally honest about their strained relationship with the royal family year. While carving a new life of financial freedom, the couple have landed lucrative deals with Netflix, Spotify and Apple TV, where they have spoken out about their shocking reasons for quitting their royal duties. Now Harry is set to publish a tell-all memoir not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. However, royal commentator and author Harry Mount criticized the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for using royal gossip as a way to keep them hitting the headlines. He added they may soon struggle to use this trick as they are getting decreasing access into the monarchy, while they live thousands of miles away in the US. He wrote in the Telegraph, "The problem is that, so far, the Sussexes haven't revealed much solid broadcasting or literary talent. The mass attention they crave only goes with royal revelations of the sort they poured out to Oprah Winfrey. But when it comes to royal gossip, the Sussexes are feeding off dwindling resources. Living in LA, thousands of miles from Windsor Castle and Buckingham Palace, they are getting decreasing access to the heart of the royal action." Harry is said to be keen to get back to Britain for a royal christening attended by the Queen, for Lilibet Diana, his newborn daughter. That would make for a nice, uplifting last chapter in the autobiography, and perhaps be an ideal moment to close the book on the couple's busy publicity schedule too. His comments come after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex plunged the royal family into a crisis with their controversial TV interview with Oprah Winfrey in March. They alleged that one unnamed member of the family had asked how dark their son Archie's skin might be before he was born. Oprah later clarified that Harry had said it was not the Queen or her 99-year-old husband Prince Philip who made the comments about the color of Archie's skin. Harry said during the interview, "That conversation, I'm never going to share. But at the time it was awkward. I was a bit shocked." Harry also spoke about his relationship with William as he talked about him and Charles being trapped within the firm. He said, "I was trapped, but I didn't know I was trapped. But the moment that I met Meg, and our worlds collided in the most amazing of ways. And then I began to see how trapped within the system, like the rest of my family are. My father and my brother, they are trapped. They don't get to leave, and I have huge compassion for that." He also added his relationship with his brother William was spaced, but he loved him to bits. Harry said, "As I've said before, I love William to bits. He's my brother. We've been through hell together. I mean, we have a shared experience. But we're on different paths." Kate was also publicly singled out by Meghan as having made her cry in the run-up to her 2018 wedding in a disagreement over flower girl dresses. She said, "I don't say that to be disparaging to anyone because it was a really hard week of the wedding and she was upset about something. A few days before the wedding, Kate was upset about something. Yes, the issue was correct about flower girl dresses." William was the first royal who spoke out publicly after the interview was aired as he said he had not spoken to Harry. He also denied the royal family was racist. Buckingham Palace also quickly responded the Queen was saddened by their claims, but added recollections may vary. Royal expert Katie Nicholl admitted that the news that Prince Harry will be writing a memoir about his life has likely shifted the expectations for royal family reconciliation. While speaking on the US Today program, Ms. Nicholl noted that the birth of his first daughter, Lilibet, sparked hopes of fixing royal rifts. She argued that the news of this memoir will likely overshadow any chance of this happening now, much to the sorrow of the Queen. She also predicted it is unlikely the royal family will come out well based on Prince Harry's previous comments about his family. A Today reporter said, royal experts once pointed to the baptism of Harry and Meghan's daughter, Lilibet, as a chance to reconcile. They now acknowledge that hope is dimming. Ms. Nicholl added, "I think everyone was hoping that the birth of their daughter would be an opportunity for reconciliation. Now that we know of these plans for a memoir, it does overshadow any reconciliation. Given that everything Prince Harry has said about the royal family so far, one can't imagine they are going to come out particularly well in all this." Other royal experts have reflected on this news and made their own predictions for the relations between Prince Harry and the rest of his family. While speaking on talk radio with Mike Graham, royal expert Angela Levin argued this was a bad idea. Ms. Levin also reflected on the possibility that Prince Harry is writing these memoirs as a way of apologizing to the royal family. Ms. Levin admitted she had doubts about this intention, however. She said, "Some people have said to me this morning that perhaps this is Harry's way of making up with the royals. I can't see that at all if he wants to make up with them. It is going to make everything even worse. The overall consensus from many royal commentators is that this memoir will only succeed in deepening the rift between the Sussexes and the royal family, with some concluding that it will ultimately prove to be damaging to the royal family brand. The relationship between Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, and Prince Harry may be included in the Duke of Sussex's memoir, sparking concern this move may deal considerable damage, it has been claimed. It is claimed there is concern in the royal household over the content of Prince Harry's announced memoir. One of the people who could be damaged by the book is Camilla, according to reports. The Mail Online claims Harry and Camilla never built a strong bond. They said, let's be honest, Harry has never been close to the Duchess of Cornwall. If he documents their fraught relationship in the book, it could be very damaging at a time when Charles is laying the groundwork for her to become queen. However, Harry spoke candidly about his relationship with the Duchess of Cornwall in 2005, saying both he and Prince William loved her to bits. Then 21 years old, Harry said the Duchess of Cornwall was a wonderful woman. And she's made our father very, very happy, which is the most important thing. He continued, William and I love her to bits. To be honest with you, she's always been very close to me and William. But no, she's not the wicked stepmother. I'll say that right now. Moreover, after announcing it for the first time in 2005, Clarence House stated once again in 2020 Camilla will not take the title of Queen Consort when Charles ascends to the throne. They told the Daily Star, the intention is for the Duchess to be known as Princess Consort when the Prince ascends the throne. The Mail Online also reports that Charles feels so let down by the breakdown of the relationship with his younger son. They said, Prince Charles didn't know anything about the book. This is really painful, it's going to be difficult for him to take. The assumption is that he will take another kicking from Harry. The real disappointing thing for Charles is that he used to get on with Harry so well, actually far better than William. He feels so let down by the whole thing. Royal UK Story has contacted Clarence House for comment. Harry informed his close relatives very recently that he has been working on a memoir for several months. Newsweek royal correspondent Jack Royston tweeted, I'm told by a spokesperson that Prince Harry has told his family privately about the book, very recently. The work in progress was announced on Monday, and is expected to be released in late 2022 also as an audiobook. In a statement published on Archewell, the Sussexes organization, the memoir is described as intimate and heartfelt, and is set to cover Harry's life from his childhood to his tours in Afghanistan to his new life in California. The statement added, Prince Harry will offer an honest and captivating personal portrait. One that shows readers that behind everything they think they know lies an inspiring, courageous, and uplifting human story. Speaking about the book, Harry himself said he is not writing it as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. He added, I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far, and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful. Royal expert Angela Levin argued that she was frustrated by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's christening plans due to the impact on the Queen. While speaking on talk radio with Mike Graham, she said Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were waiting to set a date for their christening, as they wanted one where the Queen could attend. However, Ms. Levin argued that the Queen may not have initially been intending to attend. She added that this put the Queen in a difficult position, as the head monarch would not always attend celebrations for those low in the line for the throne. Ms. Levin said, but there comes a time when, I don't understand why he doesn't want to move on. He loves his wife, he loves being in America, he has got 2 children, one of each, terrific. Lots of money pouring in because as they say he is box office and yet he is hanging on to this royal family. He wants to keep his titles and he wants to have his daughter baptized for her christening in Windsor. Ms. Levin went on to voice her frustration at Prince Harry admitting he was waiting for a time when the Queen could attend his daughter's christening. She said, this I don't really like the sound of, he has said when the Queen is free. That puts her in a very difficult position because she can't say that she is not free for years. She didn't go to Louis, the third child of Prince William and Kate. It is not a spiteful thing, she sometimes just doesn't do that because they are not close enough to the crown. Mr. Graham agreed and reflected on Harry's fractured relationship with the royal family. He said, "You are left in despair. If you did have such a terrible time with your family and your upbringing and your whole history, you wouldn't keep revisiting it, would you? You would move on. You would go, okay, I am going to expose this particular part of my life to the dustbin of history. And what I am going to do is look forward with my 2 children and my wife. I am going to be positive and not keep dragging myself back to this place that I apparently hate."